I never thought I'd be sharing my personal life with strangers, but the truth is, the people I trusted most turned out to be the ones who cut the deepest. For 16 years I was a father to Mia. Her mother, Natalie, entered the picture when Mia was just 4. Her biological father had been absent since she was a baby, and I stepped in without hesitation. I didn't just date a woman with a child, I became her father. I was at every school play, soccer game, and parent-teacher conference. I learned how to braid hair from YouTube because Mia wanted to show off princess hairstyles. When she had nightmares, I was the one she ran to. Natalie and I married when Mia was 7. Our marriage wasn't flawless, no marriage ever is, but I thought we were strong. I worked long hours as an architect, yet I always carved out time for them. Weekend camping trips, Sunday breakfasts at our favorite diner, family movie nights, these were our rituals. I made sure money was never a worry. Mia attended a top private school, got braces, summer camps, and her first car at 16. I even opened a savings account for her future, whether it be college, wedding, or whatever else life demanded. I thought we were building a life together. About a year ago, things started changing. At first, it was subtle. Natalie became secretive with her phone, started staying late at the office, going out with coworkers I didn't know. She spent more evenings at the gym, brushing off my concerns with, "You're overthinking," or, "Why are you acting so insecure?" Even Mia began to shift, growing distant and sarcastic. Little barbs slipped into her words. "Maybe mom just needs someone who's actually around. Why do you care? You've got work." I tried to chalk it up to teenage mood swings, but the timing felt too precise to be coincidence. One night, Natalie came home late from a work event, smelling of a cologne I didn't wear. While she showered, her phone buzzed on the counter. The name displayed, Eric. No last name, just Eric. I didn't open it, but my gut knew. I started watching more closely. Odd hours for text, secretive phone habits, social media suddenly filled with coordinated gym selfies and girls' nights photos. Mia, too, defended her mother whenever I pressed too hard. "Mom deserves a life. Stop making everything about you." I found out the truth, not the dramatic walking in on them kind, but in a way that left no doubt. An early meeting canceled gave me an unexpected window. I came home around 10 a.m. and heard laughter upstairs, a man's voice, familiar in its intimacy. I didn't go up. I drove around for hours, returning only when I knew he'd be gone. That night, I confronted Natalie. She didn't deny anything. No tears, no excuses, just, "I'm not happy and Eric makes me feel alive again." I told her it was over. When I broke the news to Mia, I expected shock, sadness, maybe anger, but she stunned me. "You're selfish. Mom deserves to be happy, and you're bitter because someone else treats her better." 16 years. 16 years of being her father, and she said that. That was when a part of me shut down. I moved out the following week, filed for divorce, and told Natalie she could handle her own finances. Mia's savings account closed, the car I'd purchased outright reverted to my name. She wanted it, fine. If not, I'd sell it. Mia made it clear, I wasn't her father. Fine. Let her biological dad step up. For 3 months I heard nothing. No calls, no texts. I assumed that was it. Then a text from an unknown number, "Hey, it's Mia. Can we talk?" I ignored it. An hour later, "Please. Mom and I need your help. We made a mistake." Curiosity got the better of me and I agreed to meet at a public cafe during the day. Natalie appeared exhausted, gaunt, makeup doing little to hide the toll. Mia sat beside her, staring down at her coffee. Natalie explained everything. After I left, Eric moved in. Within 2 weeks, he drained her savings, borrowed her car and never returned it, and eventually left her 2 months behind on rent. Mia dropped out of college. No tuition, no car, no stable income. They were crashing in a friend's spare room. Then came the ask. Natalie wanted me to help them get back on their feet, claiming we were once a family. Before I could respond, Mia started crying. She confessed she had been wrong about me, that she believed what her mom told her, and then admitted something worse. She had known about the affair months before I discovered it. She had covered for her mom, lied about Natalie's whereabouts, and even deleted messages to protect the secret. When she noticed my suspicions, she deliberately pushed me away, planting small digs to distract me. I sat in silence, absorbing it all. Then I told them calmly, "Family doesn't stab you in the back and then ask you to fix the wound." I stood, left some money for my coffee and walked away. No more calls, no more texts. Surprisingly, I didn't feel angry or sad, just lighter. I wasn't losing my family, I was letting go of people who had already abandoned me long before I left. They burned the bridge. I just made sure they couldn't cross it. I thought that was the end. But about a month later I was served with court papers. Natalie was suing me for breach of parental responsibility and emotional damages, claiming I abandoned Mia without providing transition support, traumatized her emotionally, and had a moral obligation to pay for college because I had previously promised. At first I laughed, then realized the wrong judge could put me on the hook for years. I called my attorney, Mark, a sharp, relentless man who had handled my contracts for years. We went through every detail: the car, the savings account, tuition payments already made, and the fact Mia was legally an adult. Mark asked, "You have proof of the affair and Mia's involvement, right?" I did. Screenshots, bank records showing Natalie's hotel charges, messages between Mia and her friends bragging about helping cover the secret, and voice recordings from my confrontation with Natalie. In court, Natalie presented herself as humble, Mia avoiding my gaze beside her. Her lawyer spun a story. For 16 years the defendant acted as a father, promising security in college. Then he abandoned them in financial and emotional ruin. It sounded like a made-for-TV drama. Then it was our turn. Mark stood. "Your Honor, we don't dispute he was a father figure. What we dispute is that he owes continued support after being deceived and betrayed by both plaintiffs." He laid out the evidence: bank records, screenshots, voice recordings showing clear deceit. He reminded the court Mia was 20, an adult, and that prior moral promises weren't legally binding. The judge's decision was swift. No ongoing financial obligation. Case dismissed. Natalie's face fell. Mia looked stunned. Outside the courthouse, Natalie tried to approach me. "We didn't mean for it to go this far," she said. I replied, "No, you just meant to take everything you could until there was nothing left. Now there's nothing left for you." I walked away without looking back. 6 months have passed. No lawsuits, no texts, no frantic messages from unknown numbers. I've learned that sometimes the most satisfying revenge isn't dramatic. It's living your life freely while those who wronged you are trapped in the mess they created. They came for my money. They left empty-handed. I walked away with my peace,